Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Wherever you're at in the world, this is LB, M2 After Midnight. Welcome back to the channel. I've been wanting to talk about these for a while. These are the Meta Ray-Ban glasses. Now, I do have a story that I'm going to explain at the end of this video, but in today's video, I'm just going to talk about my experiences with these glasses so far and whether you should pick them up. I'm going to just get into some specs and get right onto it. M2 After Midnight podcasts on all platforms. It's the YouTube video you're watching. Hope you like it. Comment, subscribe, what you got to do. Nonetheless, let's get into it. So, Meta Ray-Ban glasses. There's three styles of Meta glasses. There's the Wayfarer, the Headliner, and Skylar. The kind of lenses that are available are the blue light filter, the transition lenses, the sun, and the polarized lenses. Of course, there's different colors for frames and different colors for lenses. The sizes are standard or large, and when it comes to nose bridge, it's either high bridge or low bridge. So depending on what kind of face you have or how big or how small it is, your nose, it's always best to go to the Ray-Ban store or any store that sells these glasses to try them on and see if it works out for you. So let's get on to the specs quickly, and then I'll get into my review. So what does this device do? Well, of course, it has Meta AI. AI is, the future. It has a capture, because it has a 12-megapixel camera. You could make calls. You got your take calls, calls because you connect to your phone through Bluetooth. Also, you can do video calls with it on Messenger or WhatsApp because it is a Meta device. You can listen to music. You can connect, I do Spotify, Apple Music, and Amazon Music to it, to my knowledge. I don't think you can listen to I don't know if you can listen to your personal music on the device yet. And you can live stream on Instagram or Facebook, which is very interesting, and I like that a lot. So obviously, what you get is you get the glasses, and you also get this nice case that has a charger inside, because that's how you end up charging the glasses. Of course, there's the MetaView app that controls everything, and there's obviously privacy control options you could look into when you're setting it up. Of course, Hey Meta is the phrase you'd use. So like I said, in the box, it's glasses, charging case, cleaning cloth, reference guide, USB-C. There's no cable inside though. Of course, there's different types of lenses that you may look into. Mine is the transitional lenses, meaning that it starts off clear, so it looks just like glasses, but then once the sun hits it, there's different type of transitional lenses. I wanted like the darker gradient one, but I ended up getting the green tint. But in reality, it's like a darker green, so it actually works out. I was against it at first, but it actually worked out now. So the audio situation is it has a 2 custom built speaker open ear. It uses custom 5 mic array, 2 in the left, 2 in the right, 1 in the nose. And it has a 76.1 BC, so 50% louder and 2 times more bass than Ray-Ban Stories, which is the Gen 1 glasses. The battery is about, it lasts 4 hours on, a single charge, normal use. And the case can charge up to 36 hours, so you get about 9 charges, using that. 32 gigabytes flash storage. Meta says that you could hold about 500 plus photos, and about 100 plus 30-second videos. It's Wi-Fi 6 certified, Bluetooth 5.2, and you need at least iOS 14.4 or Android 10 to run this device connected to your phone. So, this device in particular, I have been looking at it, we're in 2025, January. I was looking at this device at the end of 2024, debating if I wanted to get it, because I wanted to have a different experience. I wanted something on my face where I could do a lot of recording and not have to hold anything, right? And also do some live streaming. So I pondered this, and then early on in 2025, I ended up, we're in February now, early in 2025, I ended up getting this device. And I'm happy I did. I actually am, because I get, as simple as it is, I get to do a lot of cool things with it. Like, when it comes to live stream, like, when I first got it, okay, so let's get into it. There's actually a story to this. So, I actually ended up picking these up actually a couple weeks ago at the Ray-Ban store. I purchased them full out. But back then I got a different set. So, I got the same large frame, but it wasn't transitional lens. It was just a clear lens because I just wanted the glasses look. I didn't care about, I'm not really a sunglasses person, so I didn't care about the tint. And that ran me about almost $400. I used it for about a week and a half because I wanted to just test it out. I want to see what it was about. So I connected to my device, connected to my Facebook, my Instagram, and quite frankly, I was very impressed with it. The camera quality was pretty good from what I saw. I was able to live stream. I did about 7 or 8 tests during that week. Me driving around the city or even going to the mall and just testing it out. And of course, it's basically data dependent. So, if you're with a company that doesn't have the best data frequency, you will have some problems with the device. It does have hiccups here and there, but for overall, it did a great job for what I was doing with it. So after that, I ended up returning it because I was kind of like, okay, I kind of got my fill of it. And, I thought it was a good product, but, the price point, I think I'd maybe look at it a bit lower. But then I had more thought. After I returned, I had more thoughts about what I could do with it. Like, I want to do more live streaming, traveling, want to use it for traveling, and also for the channel and other things that I do. I'm like, hey, I could start using it to record videos and whatnot, and not have to hold a phone in my hand like I am right now, or a camera that I do sometimes. So I said, you know what, I'm going to reinvest and get them this time. The only problem is that I couldn't find the clear lens $400 version anymore. All the stores in my city only had the transitional lenses, so I'm like, fuck. And that is an extra like $100. So I decided I was just going to bite the bullet and just get the transitional lenses because I'm like, it's 2025. Maybe I should start wearing sunglasses. These would be the perfect ones to wear because most of the time they'll just be, look like glasses anyway. Here's where the problem came in. So here's the story. So I actually ordered them in. This goes back to a week ago. I actually ordered them. And unfortunately, so the process was going smooth. I had to order them in because, so rewind a little bit. Sorry, let me start again. So I didn't want to wait, right? I had a business meeting that I had to in another town that I had to drive to for a couple of days. So I did a in-store pickup. So that morning I looked online, I saw the availability. They said they had 2 in stock. So I ordered for in-store pickup. Cool. Ordered it, order went through. A couple hours later, I'm in my bath and I get a call stating that, sorry, sir, we actually don't have any in stock. So I'm really irritated because I'm thinking, what kind of online system do you have that everything is off like that? Like, y'all need to fix that shit. Nonetheless, I said, you know what? I want my refund right away, etc., etc., etc. The person said, okay, well, the person was basically not helpful at all. It's crazy how people get hired for these jobs and, for the most part, simple things they don't know how to, talk to you about. It happens, but whatever. It's still irritating. Nonetheless, I talked to the gentleman. He basically tells me to contact customer service. So I contact customer service and I tell them, hey, this is the situation. This is y'all's fault. I need a refund ASAP. I don't want to wait for my refund because, with corporations, they want the money right away. But when they want to give a refund, they want to take forever. So I said, I want it back right away. He goes, contacts the warehouse, comes back about half an hour later, says, sir, sorry, can't give you a refund because the item has shipped out. I said, I never signed up for having an item shipped out. I told him that I need this item ASAP. I ordered it because it said it was in stock. I wanted to pick it up because I need it today because I'm leaving next day for a business venture trip. And I said, I don't feel like waiting days because it's pointless now because I wanted it for the business trip. Now when I get back, it's going to be here. That's kind of a waste of time. He said, he looked in again, and then he came back another 15 minutes later and said, okay, I was able to cancel your order, and you should be getting a refund within the next 3 to 5 business days. And I said, why do I have to wait so long? Policy, blah, 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 whatever. Annoyed. So I left it at that. He sent me a confirmation, quote-unquote confirmation email saying that the order was canceled. So I'm waiting I'm gone for a couple of days. I'm waiting to see where I'm going to get this refund at. It hasn't showed up. But then I'm getting notifications saying that my item has been shipped and it's on the way to my city. So I'm thinking, what the fuck happened here? I was told that I would get my refund, but yet the item is on its way. So then I thought, maybe it was canceled and the item's still on its way. So I'm thinking, you know what? If that's the case and I get the refund, I'm just going to go pick up the item anyway because these people are on bullshit, whatever. But then I find out, a couple of days later, I come back home and I find out that the order is in Edmonton, right? The order is in Edmonton, and that's the route it's going. So I'm thinking, okay, well, this guy basically just friggin' lied to me. He basically lied to me and told me that this thing was, this thing was I was getting a refund, but I'm actually not. So I just said, fuck it, whatever. Okay, so now it's a Friday, and it says it was out for delivery for pickup at the location that I had put it for pickup. So I'm just waiting around, checking. Go take a bath, check again, and then I see that item's been refused, damaged, not available. I said, what the fuck is going on? So first and foremost, I get lied to about a refund. Now the item's coming in, ready to go pick it up, and now there's an issue. So I contact the store furious, and I say, what the fuck is going on? And the gentleman basically tells me that my glasses were stolen. En route to the store, someone stole my glasses. They got an empty box. It wasn't in there. So then my question was, when the fuck were you going to contact me about this? He said, no, it's customer service job. I said, no, it's your job. You got my information right there. You're supposed to contact me and tell me what happened. Because waiting for customer service, what, they're going to get back to me a week from the day that this happened? That's fucking stupid. Nonetheless, I asked him for the customer service number. He had no idea what it was. I'm like, why do you work there then? Like, what do y'all do there that you can't even provide me such simple information? So, you know what? I contacted customer service. And I contacted customer service, and I spoke with a lady, and I had told her it's not your fault, but I'm going to be a little angry on the phone, and I told her the exact situation. I said, I want to speak to a manager. So she said, before I speak to the manager, I need to explain to you, our policies. And she says, even though you order it for pickup, the thing says blah, 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 warehouse, blah, blah. I said, no. Your website clearly states that if an item is in stock, that it can be picked up from the store. Nowhere did I see anything about warehouse shipping out and all that bullshit. If it's in the store, it's in the store. That's what it says. That's what I agreed to. I didn't agree to a ship out. And I also said that I asked to cancel the order, which was never canceled. Nonetheless, she got me to a representative, and I'm going to tell you, it was such a pleasant experience. The manager came on. I explained the situation. She said, we're going to fix this right now. Sorry for what happened to you. And of course, I wasn't feeling too well because I had a personal there was a personal loss in the family, so that was weighing me down a lot too, in my extended family. So I wasn't in the best mood to deal with any nonsense. And she had asked how I felt, and I kind of told her, and she gave me her condolences for that too. And she was straight to the point. She said, "Hey, this is what happened. I figured, we have the proof that it happened. I'm not going to waste any time with you. I'm going to refund it to you right now. And on top of that, because of your troubles, I'm going to give you a 50% off coupon." Now, she said it doesn't cover Meta products, but it will cover any other glasses in the store. And I said, thank you very much. We had a couple conversations about other things, but she was straight to the point. She did exactly what I needed her to do. My money was back in my account within 4 or 5 hours. And I felt good about that. So you know what I ended up doing? I ended up calling the store and asking them, what do you actually have on hand right now? And they said they have these guys here. They said they have the transitional lens. It's clear, but it's like a green. And I said, I'm not really feeling the green, but I want these glasses ASAP. I don't want to wait around anymore. So I ordered them. I verified that they had them in stock. She said she received the order. She said they'll be ready in a couple hours. They contacted me and told me that it was ready for pickup, and that night before the mall closed, I went and picked them up. This was a week ago, and I've been using them ever since. These are the ones I'm keeping. So that's kind of my rant and my story about what happened, but at the end of the day, the customer service manager made it right, and I also have a 50% coupon that my spouse will end up using later on. So there's that too. So it ended up working out. But at the end of the day, let's talk about the glasses because I want to wrap this up. I try to keep these videos around 10 minutes, but sometimes, it's story time. If you can find these for the right price and they're legitimate, because, a lot of things that are being sold are non-legitimate these days, always test things out. Even if it's in a box, I still test things out. That's a whole different story, though. I have a podcast episode about that. Go listen to it, or even on this YouTube channel, the Facebook Kijiji Marketplace for 2025. Go watch that video. Listen to that video. I do those every year. But nonetheless, let's keep on track. If you can find these glasses at a certain price point, I would say if you can find around $200, $250, go get them quickly. Now, they're always updating these glasses. These are second gen, and I think these may probably last. I don't know if they're going to make a third gen this year, maybe next year, who knows. But there have been some updates since I had received them. Well, no, before I received them. So apparently the Gen 1s only allow you to record 1 minute of video. Now it's 3 minutes, which is pretty decent, I guess. I use these in the mall. I use these when I drive. and I do a lot of recording, a lot of picture taking, and they're very, they're pretty cool. If the quality is pretty good too, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. And the app is mostly seamless, and it does what it needs to do. You could download your videos and your pictures onto your actual device, or you could post them to the social medias of Facebook or Instagram. Also, you can connect. You can have it connected, so when you go to Instagram Live or Facebook Live, streaming is unlimited for the duration of the battery. So in my experience, I've worn these glasses with just doing basic video and snapshots, and even sometimes nothing at all, and the battery's pretty good. The 4-hour claim is probably true. The only issue is when you're live streaming, they say about 30 minutes. I think it varies. I've gotten 45 minutes one time. I've gotten 26 minutes one time. I guess it just depends on the day. But yeah, streaming, I wish the battery was better, because when you're live streaming consecutively, yeah, it's going to shut off within the half an hour period. That's just what it's going to be. But the good thing is, if you have the case with you, you can just pop it in the case, and within an hour and a half, it'll be fully charged, and you can just continue live streaming again. So that's the good part, because you could get about, I think, 8 to 9 full charges out of the case. Let's say if you're out for a 12-hour day or whatever, or on vacation, yeah, you could probably get 8 to 9 charges out of it. So that's pretty good, depending on what you're doing, right? If you're just doing random stuff, you may only need to charge it twice a day. But if you're doing live streaming, yeah, you're going to need to charge it a lot more. So too bad the battery wasn't bigger, but the camera quality is pretty good, and you can use it for a lot of things. So I would recommend I have the Wayfarer edition. That's the style I like. I like that classic normal look, and I would recommend these if the price point. Obviously if money is no object, or you don't mind spending the money, go ahead, pay full price. I would prefer to get the clear lenses, but if you want a glasses style, just get the transition lenses, so you have the best of both worlds, if that's what you want. At the end of the day, it's your money. You're going to do what you're going to do. But if you get them for a cheaper cost, always go for that route. But make sure that they actually are legitimate and they do what they need to do with no issues. That is my review of the Ray-Ban Meta Wayfarer Edition. It's LB signing out.